Hello and welcome to another Minisode of So Are the Days of Our Lives. I am your host, Olivia Willis, and today I really just wanted to come on here and yap about Deidre Hall and the moments she is currently having in pop culture. Literally, I just feel like everywhere I turn, it's Deidre Hall. I'm absolutely living for it. And I just wanted to highlight these, I think, two really fun sort of simultaneous pop culture moments that Deidre Hall is having. So let's talk about them. Now, I was going to say you'd have to be living under a rock to have not seen this Ryan Gosling moment, but it also may have been specifically catered to my algorithm. So Ryan Gosling was on the press tour for his new movie, Project Hail Mary, which is a great movie. I saw it. I had a great time. Highly recommend. But my husband is a big movie buff and like watches a ton of interviews about movie press and all actors talking about their movies and everything. So he was watching this YouTube show, I think it is. It's this guy, Josh Horowitz, has this show on YouTube, Happy, Sad, Confused. And he was doing this like long form interview with Ryan Gosling for Project Hail Mary. And Ryan was just talking about his like love for TV and the TV he grew up with. And my husband like immediately calls me over because he's like, you're never going to believe what Ryan Gosling is talking about in this interview. So as he's talking about the TV he loved growing up, he's like, God, I love Days of Our Lives. And he just starts going on this whole rant about how amazing Days of Our Lives is and how soap opera actors are the greatest in the world and don't get enough credit. And he's just like, the amount that they have to memorize the night before, and then they come in and they do it in one take. And it's like the craziest situations you could ever imagine. And then he's like Deidre Hall, Marlena, she was possessed by the devil. And like one day she was just like a regular lady. And then she had to come to work and like figure out how to be possessed by the devil. And then he literally, I wrote this down. He goes, as a child, I remember being like, Deidre Hall's a great actress because she's acting possessed right now. And that seems like a lot to ask from her, which I think is hilarious for a young Ryan Gosling to think. Yeah, he also talks about how, like, obviously as like a formative, this is what acting is moment, Marlena being possessed by the devil really stuck with him. But he starts talking about how he saw recently that Deidre Hall was still playing Marlena on Days of Our Lives and that Marlena was possessed by the devil again. And he was just like, it's crazy. Like I hadn't watched in so long. And then I see that it's on and oh my God, she's possessed again. It was very funny. So yeah, he went on this like little mini rant about how much he loves Days of Our Lives. That's on this like, this guy, Josh Horowitz, has like a big following, but it wasn't like a headline. And I'm not taking credit for this necessarily, but I posted the clip of him talking about it to @SoReTheDays podcast Instagram story because I was just like, this is what my podcast basically is talking about. And a couple of actors, amazing actors from the show who like do not follow me, I don't think know that this podcast exists, started like liking my Instagram story and reposting it. And I was just like, first of all, I was like, oh my God, they know I exist. And then I was like, oh my God, what if they're like finding out about this cool Ryan Gosling thing, like because of me? I am breaking news to the cast of Days of Our Lives. So then the next day, Deidre Hall posts a video being like, Ryan, I saw your interview. Like, oh, thank you so much for the lovely words. Basically is like, Ryan, you have an open invitation to come visit us on set whenever you want. Thanks for being a fan. Thank you for all the love and your kind words. I saw it and was just like, that's so cool. And then, of course, delusionally in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if I'm the reason that they know that this exists? Like, what if they wouldn't have seen this clip without me? So maybe let's just let me have that. So then the next day, Ryan Gosling posted a video. Well, Eva Mendes posted a video because Ryan Gosling famously does not have social media. But he's like at a park playing with his kids. And he's just like, oh my God, Deidre Hall. Oh my God. Like your video was so nice. Thank you. Oh my God. Like I would love to come visit you on set, like this whole thing. And I was just like, there is a beautiful moment happening between Deidre Hall and the cast of Days of Our Lives and Ryan Gosling. And even if my part I played in it is delusional, I am living for it. And then finally, just to wrap it up, Deidre posted this insanely gorgeous flower arrangement that Ryan sent her. I just think it's like so cool. Days of Our Lives like holds such a special place in so many people's hearts and is definitely like an unsung hero of TV and entertainment. And so anytime anyone gives it its flowers, I absolutely am just going to eat it up. Now, simultaneously, there's a new season of Hacks, season 5 of Hacks on HBO. Sorry to stray from the Peacock NBC Universal family, but I have to shout out Hacks on HBO. And Deidre Hall also is looped in with this iconic comedy Hacks. So in season 3 of Hacks, a couple years ago, one of the co-creators of Hacks, Paul W. Downs, also plays this character on the show, Jimmy Lusaque, who is Deborah Vance, aka Jean Smart's manager. So in season 3, I think it's episode 7 of season 3, Jimmy comes home for Christmas and it is revealed that his mother is Deidre Hall. Not Deidre Hall like playing Mrs. Lusaque. Jimmy is just like, oh yeah, my mom is soap opera legend Deidre Hall. And she's like, he comes home, he like is bringing friends home for Christmas. She's like wearing a Brady Pub apron while she's cooking Christmas dinner. It's hilarious to me and very iconic. I'm low-key manifesting Paul W. Downs as a future podcast guest because he's clearly like a Days of Our Lives fan or maybe grew up with it and saw an opportunity to give Deidre Hall a cameo on Hacks and took it. And it's such a niche cameo to want to have, and I love that it happened. So, cut to recently, season 5 just started airing. In the first episode of Hacks season 5, Deidre Hall appears again, this time in the Horton Town Square, and wearing one of her trademark red blazers. I died when this came up in the episode. So Jimmy's having a casting crisis, having fired an actress from his Fatty Arbuckle biopic so that Deborah Vance could have the role, only for Deborah to turn him down. So in a pinch, he calls his mom, Deidre Hall, and she picks up in between takes on the real set of Days of Our Lives. And he asks if she can be off book for 8 pages by morning. And she laughs and says, "Baby, are you kidding? I'm in soaps. I could be off book for Hamlet in 20 minutes, which was just, perfect joke, perfect line, perfect delivery from Deidre Hall. In that vein, I have to shout out one of the great nuggets of wisdom Grant Sorensen left on So Are the Days of Our Lives, episode 13. Days of Our Lives is like Shakespeare. It's always relevant. I hope these are just 2 of many, many more Deidre Hall moments in pop culture to be in store for 2026. I mean, if this is where we're at 4 months in, I can't wait to see what the rest of the year holds. I want more Days of Our Lives cast members being shouted out by A-list celebrities on their press tours. And I want more Days of Our Lives cameos on other shows. Let's make it happen, people. Thank you so much for listening. If you like the podcast, you think what I talk about is fun or funny or entertaining in any kind of way, please subscribe to the podcast. Maybe leave me a cheeky little 5-star rating and a nice review on whatever platform you listen to podcasts. You can follow the Instagram at So Are the Days podcast, and who knows, maybe I'll be sharing more breaking news, celebrity takes about Days of Our Lives on my Instagram again. You can also follow me at Days of Our Live on TikTok. And we'll be back next week. I have a very fun couple of recaps planned. We're finally getting to the end of season 60, guys. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited. I have a handful more episodes from season 60 to recap. And then we are, going into season 61 with a bang. Okay, thank you. Bye.